So Brittany Furlan, do you remember her, Harley?
I know everything about this, and I remember her.
Wow,
She used to fart in her dog's. She would fart in her dog's faces on Vine.
Oh, I didn't know that was her thing. So she was a Viner.
Okay.
And she's like basically stopped. She was like on Vine, and she's like, that's my peak. I peaked. And then she married Tommy Lee.
So Brittany Furlan, famed Vine star, and Tommy Lee, who is most famously Pamela Anderson's ex to me, began dating in 2017, and they got married in 2019.
Let me show you guys a picture of them.
Is there a huge age gap?
Huge.
Yeah, because okay.
I mean, look at this guy. He's like, yeah, no, I'm look at me. I'm Justin Bieber. Like, bro.
The first piece of information about this couple that was revealed to the public in recent time was TMZ released an article, and it just reported that Brittany and Tommy were separating due to his drinking. And then a few days later, Falling in Reverse frontman Ronnie Radke, who I'd never heard of before this.
Is it this guy?
What?
Is it
Ronnie
him?
Radke.
Why do good girls like bad boys?
I know about
see
that.
She has a type, which is
yes, and he also
STD
has,
dudes who look like they are ridden with STDs.
and he also has like a pretty fucked reputation a little bit.
For what?
Just like rumors.
Well, he went to. Oh, sorry.
Groomer?
No, you're good.
Or rumors or groomers?
Rumors, not. I didn't read anything about grooming.
Or just being like a womanizer?
I don't want to do anything specific because I am on like Reddit forums reading them, so I don't want to give allegations. But he seems to be. I mean, he collabed with Marilyn Manson like last week. So if that gives you any indication,
he went to
of the
jail.
kind of guy
He also went to jail for bringing brass knuckles to a fight where someone was fatally shot. And so he went to jail for that.
Oh, that's pretty bad, boy.
Oh my God, you have all the knowledge. Thank you so much.
Well, I do. I have been following him quite a bit. I like to follow some people that are just they'll say whatever, and he does share his opinion online.
Are you a Falling in Reverse stan? The music?
No.
You like his TikToks though, huh?
I do. I watched all the music videos. The music videos are
kind of looks like Sam
grand.
Pepper.
Yes.
So is he talented? What's his deal?
Yes, he's very talented. Just not my style. Sorry. He sings and raps and
He looks cringe.
It is. I think. But yeah. Sorry, I keep stepping on you. I noticed
you're
I
so
was
happy
excited
to know.
about it.
It's good to have somebody that knows the material, studying the material.
All information is good. Okay, so
you should. I guess it's gonna get claimed. Fuck. I wish you could.
I'll do a quick hit him with it.
I wish you could just watch some of his music videos because it's really.
It does a lot. Yeah,
it's really something.
Give it here. Give me a link. I'll open it for. I'll do
like honestly, if you love Tommy Lee. This is a great one to leave to go to.
That's what I was thinking.
Right?
Literally, they're like the same brand of person.
A different music though, Harley. Come on, you got to.
Yes, definitely.
What's the difference?
Of course.
Motley is more like 80s rock, whereas like Ronnie shit is more like post-hardcore.
I see.
And he's also Ronnie's very like I listen to Eminem.
Do I like Ronnie? No, I'm not a huge fan of what is Escape the Fate and Falling in Reverse. No, I'm not a big fan.
Well, this video from 2 years ago has 111 million views, so somebody's a fan.
They have a big following.
What is this, like the Machine Gun Kelly types of fans, like just adolescents?
I guess you could say that.
Yeah, it's probably in
like
the
millennial
same...
boys. I feel like really like bands like this.
I had these questions once, and I pulled up a live show of his to look at the crowd, and it was remarkably young.
That's
It was remarkably young and female audience.
Oh.
Huh. That's so interesting.
Oh.
Like the Brittany Furlans.
I mean, that makes sense.
This is from 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
dark.
He put money in his craft. He put money in his. He invested in himself and his art.
Yeah, very dramatic.
It's a lot.
Very gothic. Very very spooky. He's a very spooky gentleman.
So scary.
All right, so what about them?
Okay, so a few days after that TMZ article broke, Falling in Reverse frontman Ronnie Radke posted Instagram stories.
How do you fall in reverse? What kind of bullshit are you trying to sell me on?
I'm getting up. Get knocked down, you get yourself up.
Falling in reverse.
And he doesn't even hit the falling. He just ascends.
What does that mean, flying?
That's how I see it personally,
Just say
but it's
flying.
probably subjective.
Just say flying,
That's another band.
Flying?
Floating. Ascending.
That's
the guy is fucked, dude. The name is out of control. Go ahead. Sorry, Olivia.
No, you're right. Thank you for
just
saying
out
that.
of control.
So he came out with a bunch of Instagram stories saying that Brittany Furlan had allegedly fallen for a fake catfish pretending to be him.
No way.
He said that he's
Whoa.
a fan of Tommy Lee, and Tommy Lee went into his DMs and was like, "Yo, you're fucking my wife," and like started messaging him, which prompted him to take it public.
No
So he was like, "No,
way.
bro, I'm
What?
not. I swear I'm not."
That is, but is that true?
Yes, look,
But
open
is
him.
that actually what happened?
Yes, this is what I mean. According to this is what happened. This is what
Imagine
happened. She was
throwing
talking to a
it.
Snapchat account.
Oh my God. So were they married?
Brittany and Tommy Lee, yes.
Yeah, they were.
And
Since
he found out
they got
that
married
way?
in 2019. They started dating in 2017.
And he found out through her talking to a.
So Brittany will clarify later that they were having problems in their marriage in the first place. She takes ownership that she like stepped out of her marriage, similar to Austin McBroom, but
With a Snapchat catfish?
with the Snapchat catfish. We'll get to it. Don't worry. Let's pull up his Instagram stories and let's see it from the beginning. Let's get
Well,
the info that was given first.
Where's my? Okay, here, hold on.
Right
Is it
here.
in the? Yeah, it's all in here. So Ronnie's Instagram stories. Okay, so there was a press release or something, or some kind of thing about her having an affair with him.
No, TMZ just posted that her and Tommy Lee were separated due to Tommy's drinking, and then behind the scenes, Tommy messaged Ronnie
He found their
Radke.
DMs or something?
Yeah, Brittany told him, and then he messaged and was like, "You'll read it." He posts them.
Wow.
So this is Ronnie's messages. Brittany Furlan got caught messaging this person and is trying to say it's me, but it's not. That is
That's
so
so
fucking
funny.
embarrassing. I want to die.
yeah, it's bad. It's bad. And he's not that he's a bad guy to have done this with because he's gonna post it all. And I
he
never
should.
really
What
took
the
him.
hell?
But he's also a person like he says crazy anti-trans shit. That's what I get. I see a lot from him. And he's just like there's one thing about him though is he's not. I don't look at him like he's going to be lying. He wouldn't lie about something like this.
Interesting.
Do
He
we
has so
think
many
it's-
controversies. He wouldn't. I don't think he would.
Do we think it's kind of crazy for him to just immediately take it public instead of just explaining
So
it like when he was approached privately?
Is that how this
explain the
broke? He
situation?
put this out?
Ronnie,
Yeah, nobody knew
put this
about the
out
situation at
because
all
Tom-
until he posted it.
he admired
crazy.
the way he described it is he admired Tommy Lee so much, and Tommy Lee was in his messages
Did
saying like,
Tommy
"I can't
Lee
believe
say
you
do
did
this?
this," and then he's like, "No, bro, I swear." And I think he was like, "I have to prove that it's fake." I mean, if he's telling the truth, because you'll see in Brittany's video, she says like, "I get it, it was a catfish," but she does also kind of allude to like, "Are you sure?"
Okay, Brittany has Tom. Okay, blah blah blah. The fuck? What's Tut? She's been doing this shit for a long
So
time.
this is him showing that she's been interested in him for a long time because he sent to his friends when she followed him on Instagram, and he didn't follow her back. But he's like, she's been trying to get at me for a while. So he's like trying to showcase that like,
Tommy Lee's wife liking my shirtless photos only.
yeah. And that kind of does validate him being like, I admire Tommy Lee a lot. So that does play into his
Is
story
this
of
in
like, I
service
wouldn't
to
get
Tommy
with
Lee
that.
though? Or like leaking all this?
That's what
I
I'm
mean, probably
questioning.
not.
I'm
Like,
like,
here's
yeah,
the
wouldn't he
thing.
probably have preferred that this was all
It's
handled
a great
privately?
story though. I don't blame him
Correct.
at all.
Yeah.
This is-
Happy to see it.
So here she is. In fact, big facts. She's
She had
I've seen a lot of
DM'd
people
him.
in the chat, by the way, say that at some point Trisha said that she was catfished by a
This-
fake Ronnie Radke.
Okay, so
or
this
whatever.
is when she was talking about this story on her pod, she said that she was also catfish, and then Ronnie went on like a spree of posting and was like, "She's lying."
About
And I was
Trisha?
just like, what are you talking about?
Well, why would she lie about
Yeah.
it in Catfish?
I didn't get into it just because I didn't
Sure,
want to
yeah.
add it, but I did see that they hit some beef.
Dude, the
after
Catfish
she
Ronnie
covered
Radke
this story. It was silly.
It's a whole industry.
is booming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Holy
Trisha
shit. I'm gonna be sending
continues
you
to
a
amaze
DM
me.
later.
Like I
Harley.
swear, I
Same.
could see like a photo from 1800s and her being in. I wouldn't be surprised. She's somehow she's a time
connected to
traveler.
everything.
She's been everywhere.
She's in that sepia filter.
You know, just the other day we were put on a music video, Eminem. 'cause
Eminem
Oh,
one.
she's in. Yes.
You know the
She's in
boys,
that old
were-
one,
they
yeah.
like a few Eminem songs.
Shut up for real.
They
that was like
think
me and my sister when we were
the
kids.
Hi, my name is Teddy. Like
Yeah, there
singing
you
that
go.
one.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Shut
fun.
up.
That is a
But so
fun
I
one.
put on one of the videos. I forget which one it was, but but it starts with her.
Is it when she
Very
plays
first
Jessica
scene.
Simpson?
She's dressing, yeah.
Probably, yeah.
She's dancing and
Famous
stuff.
or something?
It's the very first scene.
That's incredible.
Oh, she is a little she's been trying.
So that's what he's trying to show is like I would never engage in the first place. I guess is
Her
his.
last DM, she told me she
his
was
thesis.
sitting outside my house like a weirdo.
Okay, yes.
What?
So the way what happened is the catfish allegedly went so far as to find his old address and send it to Brittany and say like, "Let's hang out." And she did show up to
and she
that
says,
house.
"I'm here," and neither one of them. I'm interested. He wasn't like, "What are you doing?"
I don't.
He didn't want to get engaged.
If I'm honest, I don't know if he saw
True.
these until after Tommy Lee message. I know that he did
True.
see that she followed him because the timestamps of those
How
texts
dumb
show.
can you be though? That's like the catfish. Like I'm outside. Oh, sorry, I can't come to the door right now.
Also, here, let's think about it for a second. If you're talking to someone just on Snapchat, they're a high-profile person, as high-profile as Ronnie Radke, and they give you an address, they're a famous person, you're like, I guess you could find someone's address. Would you move platforms and be like, I definitely am not getting catfished to the point that I will move platforms and text this person on their official platform and say, hi, I'm at your house.
Just say respond
She like
to my
believed
message.
it that much.
No, that's crazy. It's really pathetic.
Oh.
Her last DM, she told me she was sitting. Oh, yeah, I read that one. I'm here. This one. Let me go again.
Yeah, and then if you're
So here
tired of
she-
scrolling, we can watch
She
his
sent him a
video where he
voice note.
details.
Read this shit. I'll read all this. This is a transcription of a voice note, it looks like. I'm just going to send you a voice note because you're saying it's not you on Snapchat. The day I had a podcast, I said I have to go to a podcast, and I guess this catfish, but I don't know how it could be a catfish video. He back in the mirror and zoom in like you do and said, have a good podcast, babe. And then last night, had me drive out to your fucking old house in Hawthorne to meet up. And I don't know if this is just like some joke and you and your girl were like laughing at it or whatever. And I'm like, dude, I'm not trying to start shit. I'm not that kind of person. I'm just trying to have an affair with my husband. I didn't even mean, she didn't say that. I didn't mean to start shit, but I came home last night and, you know, my husband was like, what's fucking going on? And I'm just an honest person. And I just came clean. And I was like, I've been talking to this person on Snapchat, and, you know, I don't know how it's not you. Wait, what? Oh,
She's
Tim,
saying- yeah.
not you, but you're saying it's not you. If that doesn't make sense to me, because I don't know how someone could find themselves in a video and go, have a good podcast, babe. But when I was going to a podcast, and I get it, you got a girl, and in the beginning, when she starts messaging saying, like, don't snitch, whatever, and I didn't even fucking snitch. There was nothing to snitch about it. I was like, I was supposed to go meet up with somebody, and, you know, and I was crying, and I felt bad. And, like, we were just been going through it. And, you know, dude, like, I'm not even trying to fucking start drama for you. And then he was like, who is it? And I fucking told him.
She said, I'm not a snitch. And I fucking told him.
And this is just turned into this. And I just told him to leave you alone. But, of course, he's not. And I'm sorry for anything he said to you. I'm really hurt. And I don't know how this wasn't you because of the personal messages. You know, I guess it is what it is.
So Ronnie goes on in
God.
other TikToks where he was just like, the videos that are sent are so easy to pull from separate videos that already exist. And he like showed one. He was like, she said she got this. And it's from an old video, and I can show you exactly where it's from. So, like, allegedly, this person was just taking existing footage and sending it to
There's
Brittany.
no shot it was
According
him. There's no way.
According to Ronnie Radke.
She definitely got catfished.
Yeah.
I think so, too.
There's no shot it was this guy. She went to his old house.
That's when I'm like, okay, first of all, if you're saying to him, I got your address to your old house, and she's saying, and I don't know how it's not you. I do. That's the only
It's not
address that's
him.
available online.
It's not him.
It's his
That's why
old
it's not
house.
him.
Why
It's
would he
not
send
him.
you the address of a place he's not even at anymore?
She probably
Yeah,
went up to the
that's
door
not real.
and they're like, he doesn't own this house anymore.
As she was sitting in her car texting a Snapchat saying, I'm here. They're not answering. So she moves to Instagram. I'm here. He didn't answer. She got out of the car. She had to knock.
Oh, God.
She
I
had
bet
to
you that
knock.
happened.
She had to.
Oh man, that's so crazy. It's so crazy to just like I don't know, even just sending that whole voice note is extensive. You really sat there on the phone, parked outside his old house, like rambling in a voice note. And for him, he doesn't even know what happened or what any of this is. Yeah. He has to catch up, just like we're catching up here in the story. Right. He had to catch up, but she's outside his old house, and he must have been like,
"Oh, that's so anxiety."
Furlan's outside my old house.
So here's Ronnie sharing what Tommy Lee messaged him. Brittany, don't fuck with me, dude. He said, are you fucking with me? I never once communicated with your wife. Hold on, let me check. What the fuck are you talking about on Snapchat?
That must be when he went to look at their Instagram DMs and saw that she had been messaging.
That's crazy.
At least from my understanding of those words.
I salute him for going straight public with this. Just
I knew
paste it all out there for us. You guys are supposed to have us some... Oh, wow, that's vulgar. You can't say that. You guys are supposed to have us some effing F-slur ass dinner date last night. Wait, what? They were supposed to go on a dinner date?
No. The Catfish.
Tommy Lee is involved in the Catfish story?
No. What are you talking about?
Wait, what?
You guys are supposed to have some...
Brittany was like, we were supposed to have dinner. But the Catfish made those plans, allegedly.
Bro, I don't even have Snapchat. Like, bro, I wouldn't mess with your wife. That's funny because she says you're lying. I just checked my DMs. This is insane. You read that correctly. Brittany Furlan, Tommy Lee's wife, allegedly fell in love with a Ronnie Radke impersonator on Snapchat, drove to my house and sat in front, only for me to find out and then have Brittany threaten me and accuse me of lying and telling me the Catfish is actually me. That's a hell of a story.
Crazy.
I kind of understand going public with this, because if you're dealing with this just in your own head, I'm like, what's going on here? I need to talk to someone about this. Just blast that shit.
But you got to get ahead of it.
Crazy.
That too, but also like from just a personal point of view, where like you're being accused of this thing that doesn't make any sense to you.
Especially by someone you admire, too.
Exactly.
Right.
It's like, what the fuck's going on?
Like, I didn't wrong you. I swear to God.
Yeah.
It's nuts. So if you want to watch,
if she couldn't just hang out for a couple more years. I mean, if he's actually drinking that heavy, he's not going to last much longer.
I hope he gets. I hope he gets help.
She could have just, lied and wait.
No.
A lot of these messages are giving drunken energy, to be honest with you.
Oh. You think?
I'm like reading
Even
the text,
hers?
that voice note. The voice note just sounded like rambling, ranting. Like, the phone's held up and you do that whole story on the phone. I don't know. Maybe I just find that crazy.
You're right. I think you're right. I think
like,
generally these people that drink, they kind of flock to each other. Like they see that as a positive in each other. Like, oh, this guy likes to drink too.
Or one person drags down the other, down that hole.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know.
Probably.
Well, I mean, I'm not giving. I don't think Tommy Lee is exactly the model health liver. Probably, I don't think so.
If you want to watch him kind of like recap it with his emotions attached to it, his video is at 3D.
This is why he released it. I believe she may have sold this story to TMZ in fear that she would be exposed for having an affair with a fake Ronnie Radke.
Do you remember when I told you a few days before he came out that TMZ article dropped that said that they were separated due to his drinking? He's alleging that she was trying to do damage control.
Honestly, kind of adds up.
I mean, it also like she maintains that, I mean, and I totally believe her that he's probably having a lot of problems and their marriage is having a lot of problems. So maybe it wasn't like too much of a lie, but I think the timing is very convenient.
Very sussy.
Yeah.
Very sussy baka. That's what they say, right, Harley?
That's what they say.
They say that in the anime. The anime. Yeah. I didn't want to do this, he said, but this woman posted my ex-girlfriend and then threatened me after driving to my house without me knowing any of this was going down. Nah, dude, you're in the right. I don't know anything about you, bro, but pop off. She is convinced I've been obsessed with her for years. Here's a message.
For years?
That's what he says. Here's her message. So good to know that you have not only been obsessed with me for years, but you used to talk about me all the time to your ex. The truth always prevails, and it's not even the half of it. Now, again, this is the last time I'm going to ask you to not connect with me or post about me. What?
Yeah, you'll see in the videos they talk about it. He maintains that he's just like, Tommy Lee's wife followed me, and I told people.
Dude, he has the receipts. That's it.
Yeah, but you'll see in her video, She just alludes to being like, I don't know.
She has some sort of like that maybe they did speak though that he isn't fully honest about, or
it seems like we're not getting the full
engagement.
Story.
Yeah, I feel like there's a missing ingredient.
Harley, I totally agree with you.
I'm working my way through. Here's another one from Ronnie. I went to a med spa with my girlfriend, appointment only. Went into the appointment. My girlfriend in the lobby texted me, Brittany Furlan just walked in.
That's literally it.
She didn't have an appointment. I came back into the lobby and she just stared at me uncomfortable till I left.
This is when
Whoa! So she's stalking them?
No, I think Brittany says that's the place that I've always gone.
But she didn't have an appointment. It sounds like he's accusing her of stalking.
You'll see in her video she does address this, and she says that there is no merit to this.
I believe everything he's saying at
you
this
do.
point. He's got the receipts.
I don't know. They all seem like that. Like they're not telling us everything.
He's got the goods, man. You would think that if they were actually talking, she would have more compelling evidence than whatever the fuck she's got, which is like she's not in any of his actual accounts.
It existing only on Snapchat is really damning for her story.
And how'd she get the Snapchat?
Right. We'll get to it.
Oh, okay. Oh, we'll get to it.
In the videos, they like detail.
Brittany, here he continues, Brittany Furlan contacted my ex. So grateful for powerful women.
She's posted with them.
What the hell is wrong with you?
He is now giving her like legal stuff, like stop fucking talking about me, which is funny because he's talking about her.
Well,
I think he's right though.
Yeah, you're right.
He's responding. He's doing the
right.
Ethan school of goss. He's responding.
That's true. I have to learn.
Brittany Furlan then threatened me after. So I asked my ex. She said, I don't even know her. She just called me and messaged me out of nowhere. I texted my ex to try and get dirt on me for exposing you. I messaged my ex to try and get dirt on you for
You messaged my ex.
You messaged my ex to try to get dirt on me for exposing you. So you messaged my ex after you tried secretly fucking a fake Snapchat of me, thinking it was really me. Really cool of you. I mean, I don't even think he's going in that hard, to be honest.
You think he could have?
I have to
Bro,
see. I have to
yes.
see what she's saying because she seems totally cuckoo.
Yeah, if we can skip his the video kind of reiterates most of the story that I've taken you through.
I want to watch the video.
Okay, go for it.
I want it. I need it. This is good. This is very entertaining.
Hi guys, just making this video because
What the fuck? He lives in the Sistine Chapel? Whose roof looks like that? Bro.
Just a sticker.
Or is that just...
I think it's just a big sticker.
So something...
Isn't his roof?
It's like a big, just like,
it's like a vinyl.
It's not actually...
Wallpaper?
Yeah, it's a wallpaper.
Ceiling paper.
On the roof?
Yeah, you can kind of
One of my uncles got in a car accident and got a big...
I can tell it's 1D though. Or 2D, I mean.
Yeah, AB.
Say, my uncle got in a car accident, got a big insurance claim, and he took that money and had painters paint his ceiling in his small ass house.
Really?
Did it hit his head?
It's possible.
That's very interesting.
So maybe it's painted.
Did he use all of his money on that or just a little bit of it?
He used the second half on a theater in his fucking garage.
Damn, did he get
Now that house got foreclosed on. I'm sorry if his kids are watching. God
Bro, he
bless you
should have
guys.
got... You know what he should have done with that money?
Put in the
Say
S&P
it.
500.
Put in
Say it.
S&P 500.
And how much would that money be worth now?
Up
0.2%
like
less than
500% in the past since then.
When did he get that money?
This was like 2008.
That's 3 times.
That would
easy.
have 3 or 4 times
Yeah.
by now. You know? And but now the Sistine Chapel's probably been bulldozed by now. Probably in a fucking
Did he get a new
bottom of the
car?
Pacific.
He did get a Viper, yes.
Okay.
All right, let's watch this.
Nice.
I feel like I need to because Brittany Furlan insists
He wants to show
that
off the
it's
roof
me in this Snapchat, it seems. Oh my God. Guys, this Snapchat is not me.
Yeah, why would he have a Snapchat? Why would this be his Snapchat?
And look at how little views.
How could she be fooled by this? It's so pathetic. It has 100 views and 34 views.
You'll see he like goes on his phone and he's like, I don't even have Snapchat. And he like shows, and his app purchase history, he doesn't have Snapchat.
That is interesting that because he does show that he goes through the phone and he shows the whole thing. But I do need to say, if you are, and I don't know, but if you are a scumbag rock star, you may have 2 phones and you may
That's a
create
great
an
point.
account to engage with people. And we always got to remember, I always try and think about like the type of person.
Absolutely.
Like, they're,
That's possible, but his account has like no activity. This one is just like a total throwaway.
That's
Could
his
be
horny
to
man's
hook up
account,
with
though.
people who have husbands.
And it's under his name. If he's being tricky, why would he call it Ronnie Radke?
That's a big. You're right. That's a big. I saw that too, for sure.
It's like
For sure.
Secret horny Ronnie account.
Yeah, exactly. Don't tell anybody.
I would have probably way more views on these fucking things. I don't even know. This is not me.
Is he
Guys?
sensitive? He seems
Hi,
sensitive.
there's been someone who's
Yeah,
texting
seems to
people
be.
about you from another account and has even 20K people already believing him. Just wanted to tell you that.
I've thought about
I had
getting
a-
the black neck,
No.
all
Did
full
you?
body.
No,
That's
you
one
have.
of Brittany's points in that, like, that they were communicating.
I'm
Is
kidding.
that
I'm
Okay,
kidding.
Jesus.
I don't think you should ever do that.
I'm kidding.
Good, but she said that that she like collabed with some like Machine Gun Kelly or something. Like she had said something about him, and then Ronnie like not long after posted, because they had beef previously, and they both have like blackout tattoos. He allegedly like right after that posted a selfie that was like, "I do it better," #blackout. So she's like, "No, we were talking because you were shading who I was talking about."
Dude.
Trying to find signs,
The name,
signs
by
of
the way,
life.
I had a fake TikTok account pretending to be you messaged me saying I was safe there and with them. It's your secret account to message fans. I thought it was funny. The name is Ronnie Radke .01. So she got duped by this.
A fake TikTok account pretending to be you messaging me saying I was safe there with them and it's your secret account to message fans. I thought it was funny. The name is Ronnie Radke .01. Huge scammer pretending to be your publicist. Hopefully the link works. Post it on my videos. Hopefully it warns others. Hey man, I'm sure you get this a lot, but you have another dude out there pretending to be you. I have the screenshots if you want their
Wow,
app.
we gotta figure out who's this guy.
I swear on everything I love, this is not me. I cannot believe I have to feel like
Do you
I
think
have
she
to.
sent nudes to the fake?
Yes.
Yes.
She did. Or we don't know for sure, but she must have, right?
Yeah, I did.
I feel like she must
Bro,
have.
Jared did.
I mean, what else would he be getting out of it? I think this pervert, right? I mean,
Right.
he's definitely a little weirdo.
Yeah.
I'm always
myself.
like,
I mean, I've watched too many documentaries. Sometimes they get money out of it by building.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah, like the Tinder swindler.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the Tinder. Yeah.
True.
Those
I
are
also
generally
always
like
think-
lonely, like desperate women, though, aren't they? Not like the wife of a rock star.
Usually,
Right?
Generally, but
I feel like they
don't
know,
know.
like they know this person. Like Brittany,
Interesting.
Furlan, or Ronnie know this person. I always, whenever there's like some catfish thing or something, I'm like, this could be someone you know.
Wow.
IRL.
I don't mean to speculate on personal lives too heavily, but I just feel like if someone is so willing to blindly believe something like this and pursue it, I think that she was looking for an out already, right? Yeah. Like
I mean,
it's
she didn't resist that hard.
Exactly. Like it's so easy to be like, I don't know if this is real, and I don't know
Yeah.
if I want to like pursue it 100%.
At least have him prove it.
Ex-
Message me
right.
on your Instagram. That's it.
But
Just
her
respond to
proof-
one of my DMs on
Yeah.
Instagram.
Her proof is that he said have a good podcast, but allegedly it's from an existing video.
With this is ridiculous. Look, please take the time to look at this. Now that I know who is behind all this, I want to explode the internet, whatever that means. Thanks, Ronnie. I respond, who is that? I can't find the nickname on Snapchat.
By
I
the way,
think
this
the
guy
person
talks really funny. I can't find the nickname on Snapchat. I think the person blocked or deleted me. It's like he doesn't know how to do a tone, and he doesn't know how to change the tone of his voice.
It sounds like he's yelling upstairs.
Right. The fake account you shared was this one.
urgency.
I felt the scam. Ethan, if I wanted to believe it just a little, of course.
blocked or
The
deleted
Noah.
it.
Frankie McDonald.
Frankie McDowell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he does sound like Frankie.
Yeah.
That's what it's reminding me of.
Yeah, totally. That's such
I
a
couldn't
good-
remember his name, so I typed it.
Frankie McDonald.
You got that, Zach?
He's in the restroom.
Oh.
Wow, I felt the scam, even if I wanted to believe it just a little. Can I post this? I also wanted to tell you that to leave the Telegram because of fake account, blah, blah, blah. I understand, like, you feel embarrassed or whatever, and the reason why you think I'm harassing you
I can't tell if he's wearing
a
shirt.
It looks like he's wearing a hoodie. Or like
He was wearing a wife respecter.
I'm wearing a wife beater.
Matt,
I'm sorry, I mean a
angry.
wife respecter.
He sounds like Doc warning Marty about the future.
right. That's funny.
Marty, you gotta get back to 1987.
Marty, you gotta get back to 1984.
On the night I go back.
And if I got angry with you, I apologize, but you have to understand where I'm coming from. You were like sitting outside my old house and like you DM'd me a bunch of times. I never responded.
It was just when he was reading
I don't want him to watch this and get insecure.
No. I think he was like
doing a voice.
He was doing a voice of her. Like,
yeah, that's why he's reading it like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. But don't feel insecure, Ronnie. It's okay. You're obviously very talented.
Well,
Yeah,
even if you have a silly voice.
We don't love.
didn't we say he was a douchebag?
A little bit.
I don't know. Yeah,
I think a lot.
I don't think you have to worry. I heard what people said in chat.
Yeah, we don't know.
I mean, at least it didn't sound like this.
Are you about to do
Go ahead.
RFK?
I knew. I saw it happen.
Can only mean one thing.
Today, I enjoyed the brains of a rotted corpse of a bear. I forced my newborn child to eat it.
harder.
I've heard that you don't need COVID vaccines when you feed your baby child bear brains.
Is that true?
That's real that he said that.
That's new policy.
Yeah. I'm just gonna skip forward. I would definitely finish that if we had time, but let's just see what Brittany had to say, and then we'll get out of here.
I've been going through a lot in my marriage, which was none of anyone's business until this man decided to make it everyone's business.
Don't pass the buck. Don't pass the buck.
I'm obsessed with him.
All right, here's the rule. We can talk, but I'm not pausing it.
But I have my own receipts, which I
No,
can
that's the other Brit.
if you want.
The other Brit.
Because I've
On
kind of
April
told you
2nd,
some
I
of her
messaged my
counterpoints
friend
anyway,
Danny.
so if you get bored, you can skip forward if you need.
Okay.
A voice note saying
Where should I skip
that
to?
I saw one of
Just-
Ronnie's
we'll
videos and I thought
stay
it was
here
funny
now.
how
Okay.
he roasts people, and he said, I'm going to invite him to one of your comedy shows, and I said, no, he'll roast me. He probably hates me. He'll go on TikTok and make a docu-series about how much I suck. Well, here we are now, aren't we? Someone who's obsessed with somebody, why would they say no to them coming to see them? First thing. Then Danny invites him to a show anyway.
I'm not following her logic. I
This
don't know
is
what the fuck
her
she's talking
claiming
about.
that like they were in the same circles and like she wasn't obsessed with him. He was obsessed. She's kind of laying the groundwork of like I think that it was real.
Girl,
but she
you
doesn't
need better
say it.
evidence.
It is
You need
not
better evidence.
And Ronnie goes, LOL, I only roast people that talk shit to me. And he said, let's go see some comedy. Then Ronnie says, what day? I'm tracking vocals, getting tattooed. Then Ronnie hits Danny up April 11th. Ronnie asked me when, he says he, but he meant me.
It's not about her.
You're performing next. And
Who
my
is
friend-
Danny? I'm not following anything.
It's just
That's
a guy
him.
Video zoom in.
mutual.
Oh, there's Ronnie, not Danny.
I was like, there's no way it's really you. Video zoom in, yeah, it's me. One thing leads to another. This is the bad part. Obviously I'm in a hotel right now. I've been going through a really tough time in my marriage, which was none of anyone's fucking business, but he's made it everyone's business. And this person started trying to seduce
really,
me.
exploited.
And
yeah.
like,
For
you know,
sure,
you're so
yeah.
much hotter than my girlfriend. Like he's like, you know, you're my dream girl. He's like, we can have a secret thing as long as you don't snitch. Why would
I don't know a lot about Ronnie, but it just doesn't seem like. That seems so over the top.
I just
You're
love
my
how she's
dream
not
girl?
denying. It's just all about it was real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's interesting.
I've been picking up on that too. It's not.
Catfish worry about
Yeah,
me
she thinks it's real.
snitching, but okay. And then also, the day that I had a podcast, sent me a Zoom in video going, have a good podcast, babe. I mean, there were so many things that I've showed
she have
my
that
friend
video?
Brittany, but convenently, Snapchat deletes after 24 hours. I
Conveniently?
did not save
Yeah, it
things
is very
because I
convenient.
didn't want to be shady. And I'm in a vulnerable
I didn't want to be
place.
shady.
And so,
You didn't want to be
yeah,
shady.
but he says this is okay.
I guess
Did she really just say that?
because Snapchat will alert the person if you record or if you take a
Yeah, but
screenshot.
it's just that's Rich when she's running around on her husband.
Just use a camera.
I'm trying to be a good person here, okay? I'm not trying to screenshot some Snapchats.
I'm trying to maintain my integrity.
Yeah. I'm a cheater, but I'm no snitch.
Except I was, because 10 minutes later I told Tommy Lee.
Right,
Being a cheater kind of relies on you lying.
Right, yeah.
Hand in hand.
That's why I was a little baffled by that.
Hand in hand.
I love how boomers think that Snapchat is like safe. Like it's not possible to still record it without notifying the other person. Like
yeah, it's so easy.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
All right.
Okay.
It's fine. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. Like, bro. Like, I don't fucking care. It's a catfish. Cool. I got catfish.
Oh, don't show us all that. Okay, that's really him. Okay.
Wait, very good stuff.
I thought that was the catfish, but that's
There's
interesting
some.
that they speak that much. That they have that much.
Well, no,
back and
these
forth.
are
Messages.
direct
Why are
with
you
him
trolling
on
me?
Insta.
I don't give a fuck. I unfollow.
Yeah.
Wait, this is real message?
This is with
This
the
is
real
post
one.
Tommy Lee reaching out to
Because
him.
they're
him being-
arguing now.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is in his actual
How does that
Instagram
help
account.
you?
Told you. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
That's it.
You showed up inside his fucking house.
Yeah, you turned his life upside down. What do you mean?
You're not being harassed.
Okay. Chill.
Leave it
Just
alone.
leave.
He tells, so basically, I told my husband everything. I said, I've been talking to whoever I thought this was on Snapchat. He says it's not him. Cool, whatever. Because
Yeah, I'm
I'm
sure
a
it
good
went just
person.
like that.
I'm not a good person for talking to someone while I'm married. I've been going through a lot in my marriage. No excuse, whatever. I come clean to my husband. My husband
She
freaks
just
out.
yada
messages
yada
him.
the whole
That's
infidelity.
At least
all
she's not
started
denying
and-
it.
No excuses, she says.
Yeah.
And this is where he says, I didn't even know she followed me on here. Never messaged, never spoke to her. Doesn't know I followed him on here, but then sends me a message saying, we've been keeping a record of you liking my stuff for weeks. Bro.
So what?
Okay, we saw the screenshot, and I don't necessarily feel like that's what it was. I feel like it was him talking to his friends and being like, Tommy Lee's wife is liking
Yes.
all of my shirtless photos right now.
That's
Yeah.
I would like to flip the script just a second.
Can you do that?
Yeah, I want to, just because it's never okay to cheat. Certainly not.
Uh-oh.
She
Where are we?
fell
Here we go.
for something
Where are we
really... She probably feels really stupid. I'm sure
She
she does.
should.
She should.
She should.
She is dumb.
And I think that...
However dumb she feels, it's not enough.
Okay, yes. I am thinking about probably how bad she feels now.
Yeah.
And I do feel bad for her. Just because, He's still going. Ronnie Radke is still
I don't
going.
really think the Ronnie guy had to blast this publicly.
Yeah,
was not
little.
nobody.
Again,
This was not a scandal.
He's getting ahead, though, because she sold the story to TMZ.
Well, no, the story that she gave to TMZ was just that they were
They're
separated due to
splitting
his
up.
drinking. I
Well,
think
that's
that
what you get for fucking trying to cheat with a sleaze bag, apparently.
No, I think
See, that's also an argument to make.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
to
I mean,
me,
it's hard to.
he kind of did need to do it though, because Tommy, the guy that he
Yeah, he didn't
admires,
believe.
Right.
is already blaming him for it.
But can't he have that conversation directly with Tommy? Just be like, bro, I don't
I don't
He's
know.
swear you-
receptive.
I don't know about these
Oh,
people.
okay.
They all seem pretty unhinged, so I
Okay,
don't know.
I mean,
And then
maybe he did try that first.
You know that Tommy's gonna go talk around to other people about it.
True.
Do you think?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
definitely.
of
Maybe.
course.
But
Definitely.
he's an old head. Maybe he.
But they're all
Keeps
in
it
the.
in.
They
He's
seem
in
to
the
be in the
dark.
same
Yeah.
genre of people.
Maybe you're
I
right.
mean, you're kind of convincing me that maybe he did have a right
So
to
I
speak
kind of
out.
feel like it's self-defense.
right.
Okay. Yes.
Preemptive.
I think that's fair.
I feel like he has a
Getting
right to
ahead of
share
it.
this in any scenario. Like, is it necessary? Arguably, right?
Is it good for a goss talk?
Are we grateful?
Sure, yeah.
Go to John 5's profile, Danny Loner, any of my husband's friends. I like all their shit. I like all my friends' shit because I'm supportive. I message fucking everybody. I'm in every.
But you're not friends with him. You don't know him.
And you were trying to fuck him.
I liked all your shirtless
You don't
pics
know
'cause
him.
I'm a good person, Ronnie Radke. Don't you
I
know I'm a
lift
supportive
people
girl?
up. I just like your posts.
Everybody's DMs all the time. Girls, guys, whatever.
She's simultaneously being like, it was you, we had an affair, and then being like, and by the way, I like everybody's posts.
Yeah, like you weren't that special.
I'm trying to have a lot of affairs, okay?
That's also, that is also like a very easy entry-level gaslight in her position to be like, this is my job, is networking and liking on Instagram. That's why I follow all these hot guys and like their shirtless photos, because then people see me in the comments, engagement, it comes back. This is the job. You think I want to be following these people and liking all their shirtless photos? This is the hard part of the job.
It's not like Instagram 101, like, especially if you're in a relationship, don't go liking fucking, like, bikini pics.
Sure.
Especially people your husband knows.
Yeah.
Or
I would say
knows.
I think you can like a bikini pic, but you can't react
I would not, under any
story.
circumstance, like a bikini pic, unless it was of my wife.
I would feel uncomfortable if I saw you like some.
I wouldn't do it. It's just, I wouldn't do it.
But your like carries a lot of weight also.
Yeah, it does.
That would be
They'll
something
see
like
it. If I like it, everybody will see it.
Boys love to pretend like their likes don't matter. They matter.
They do.
They matter, boys. We know. We see.
We see.
If I like some bikini shot or whatever,
Instagram likes matter.
Color mixing fucking videos on the subreddit.
No, literally, like
Okay,
you'll
but
see.
never send
and
a
you can't say
fire
anything.
react.
Oh my
Never
God,
send
are
a
you
fire
kidding?
react to a story. That's
crazy. My
crazy.
family will be completely broke.
Lose everything.
I love people.
Might as well put the fire emoji on her
I
live.
love people.
She loves people. People loving people.
Except my husband.
I message fucking everybody. I'm in everybody's DMs
To be
all the
fair,
time.
me
Girls, guys,
too.
whatever. I love
I
people.
like everyone's stories.
You're
I
not
comment on
special.
everybody's
Like, I'm sorry
posts.
to break it to you.
I'm
You're
all
not
up in
fucking
there.
Special. Here's him saying, so this is, I just want to prove the inconsistencies here. I never knew she followed me on here. And then sends me a message saying, we've been keeping track of you following me for weeks, and we've been talking shit about you to Manson's wife and Jonathan Davis's wife. Bro, I don't care. I don't care. They actually
You do though. You do.
And I never made a video, and
That's
I was
okay.
never in a fucking video. Don't you fucking dare bring my name into this. You're a fucking liar.
She
You're
just puts her
stalking
sunglasses
me.
on.
Yeah, he's like, dude, what the fuck's happening? I'm being confronted by her for cheating on someone who's my friend, apparently, or someone that I admire, who I would never do that. Yeah, let's blast her. Girl, take the glasses off. You are not winning.
We have weeks and weeks of. I mean, me and my girlfriend have been talking about this for weeks. I've been showing her you messaging me for weeks. We've been talking about this for weeks. We've been talking about it to Jonathan Davis's wife, to Marilyn Manson's wife for weeks. They all know about this. That you've been liking all my shirtless pictures. That you've been fucking stalking me at the med spa.
Okay, and the last thing I want to address.
Wait, here's the story. Here's the story.
Stalking.
I stalked him at a med spa. A med spa that I've been going to for probably almost a year.
This is the one where he
and
said
I stopped in there one day on the way to my podcast to pick up some lotion that my injector had set aside for me, and I wanted to talk to her about it because I have wrinkles on my neck. Okay, I'm getting older. Whatever. He walks out. That's the last fucking person I would ever expect to be getting. I don't know what.
This is the story in those texts where he was like, I texted my girlfriend and said, Brittany Furlan is here. She just stared at me.
Yeah.
This is what she's talking about.
Yeah.
There, but I'm stalking you. What?
First of all, I believe it. She went to his house and was sitting outside his house.
Exactly.
I believe it. I believe
Effectively,
it.
from his point of view, she's stalking him.
Okay, He's reasonable
Obviously,
to
her
think that.
purpose
From his
is
point
not
of
to
view.
stalk him,
Yeah.
per se, because she thinks it's consensual, but it's not.
If I was him, I'd think that too.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
Her thing is that she had no idea he even went there. This is the place she's been
Yeah,
going
but do
forever.
you
She just
believe
happened to
it?
be
But
there.
the stalking
I don't
accusations
know.
could go in further because she's gone to outside his house.
Right.
She's been doing yada 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 yada.
You know what's the benefit of looking like me?
What?
No stalkers.
Is that true?
Just saying. Look on the bright side, gentlemen.
Only skulls.
I only get skulls in the mail.
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, well, it's a different. It's not the
It's a
type
different
of
type of
stalker.
energy.
Different
It's a
type
different
of
type of
stalker.
energy.
thought the skulls thing
Anybody
was kind
about-
of humorous.
Shut up, Ian.
Oh, yeah,
About
it's
you
fun.
getting
Yes.
injections. Like, how does that make any sense to anyone? And
All right, I've heard enough. We got to go. It's so late. It's so late.
I'm happy you guys
that was fun.
indulged, though.
That was fun.
I appreciate it.
Harley, always a pleasure. Let's actually call back in on Monday if you're available. We'll continue our goss.
So much to talk about. Okay, thanks for having me.